The Moodle Gradebook is a one-stop resource for all scored items inside of Moodle. It allows instructors and students to see all comments and feedback, and also streamlines the grading process for instructors. Every activity graded inside of Moodle is automatically generated and then the score transferred into the gradebook. In this video, I'd like to show you the basic features of the interface. I'd also like to break down the component pieces and give you some options for tutorials to learn about those pieces. I'll then show you how to set up the first parts of your gradebook, and at the end give you a menu of options for further enrichment learning on the subject. Let's first take a look at what the actual interface looks like. In a fully filled out course, you'll see something like this. From the grader report view, which is the view where you can see student scores, you'll see student names over here and you'll see their scores. You'll also notice titles up here such as the course title, as well as any category names. If you'd like to learn how to create categories, please see the tutorial in the top right hand corner here. Over here we see additional categories and all of the assignments that fall within them. And as we keep scrolling right, towards the end, we'll see the course total. If we wanted to check out the way these grades are set up, we'll need to actually go to the Categories and Items screen. In this screen, we'll see not only the percentage that each category gets, or the weight, but we'll also see what each individual assignment is weighted as within the category. To learn more about how to set up weights, please see the tutorial in the top right hand corner here. As we scroll down, we'll see further categories and how those weights play out within each category. At the bottom here, the total, and we have the course total as well. This course has been set up with a weighted mean of grades system. You can also set it up with a mean of grades course total as well. To learn more about this option and how to set up this feature, please see the tutorial in the top right hand here. Now that we've seen what it looks like when it's all filled out, let's take the first steps to actually create our own gradebook from a totally new course. So I'm going to go back to my home and find a new course. And here at the bottom, we'll find it course 7007. So if you're starting from scratch, it'll look something like this. If you go into your gradebook in a new course, you'll see the students' names, but you won't see any activities, nor will you see any course total. To generate items in this gradebook, you can do one of two things. You can either manually create grade items, and you can learn more about that by clicking on the tutorial in the top right hand up here, or more commonly, you can create your own activities, and by the creation of those activities, you will create the items over here. Any scores in those activities will then be translated into the gradebook. Let's take a look at that second option. So if we go back to the main course page, we're going to create an activity. We're going to go to Turn Editing On and add an activity to the week we want to add to. I'm going to add to this week, add an activity or resource. I'm going to add an assignment and click Add. I'm going to fill in just a few sample items here just to get this completed. And we're going to create the activity fully by clicking on Save and Return to Course. If we want to, we can come back and change the configurations and settings. Now let's see if this activity, which has been created here, if it's reflected in the gradebook and how it appears. So under Administration, we click Grades, and this screen shows up now. We actually have an assignment here. If we grade the assignment back in the activity, the scores will show up automatically within here as well. We can manually score this if we want. To learn how to manually score these items, see the tutorial in the top right-hand corner over here. If we want to add more activities to this list, we simply create them in the course itself. The one exception is if you want to grade discussion forums. Discussion forums do not automatically show up in the gradebook. You have to enable that. To learn how to do that, please see the tutorial in the top right-hand corner over here. Now that you've seen how to set up your course, let me give you a menu of the various advanced tutorial options. Please select from this screen.